Hello everyone in YouTube land. Been a little while. I have taken a little break this summer to attend to some personal things, but I am back at work. And the first thing I wanted to say to you is thank you for clicking on this video and thank you for supporting this channel. Please, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. We have not had an increase in subscription numbers for a while, and I am going to be bringing forth a lot of material this month, and I would love for you to get a notification when it comes out. So click the subscription button and that bell so you get notifications, so you will get a bunch of new videos coming up this month. The other reason that I'd like to have a chat with you before the video posting for today is that we are very blessed to be able to offer you a 5-day channeling retreat in Costa Rica in late January 2024. That's about 5 months away. We have been blessed with the opportunity to rent the entire hotel on the beach in Costa Rica, and we are putting the invite out there. If you haven't traveled for a while because of the you-know-what, maybe this is the time. This is a great opportunity for singletons to travel to a place where they are going to hang out with lovely people of like mind. So if you haven't been anywhere for a little while and you've been getting the itch, please do consider joining us. You can go to channelingjesus.com and look under events, or most likely on the front page there will be an opportunity to investigate the Costa Rica retreat. We have a variety of different rooms, some deluxe beachfront rooms, some shared rooms, so there are different price points. We are starting at about $2,900 for the whole event. That does not include transportation, but that does include all your food, all the channelings, the recordings of the channelings, and of course the wonderful opportunity to make new friends. So do consider joining us January 22nd to January 22nd to January 27th. Places are filling up, so do check it out and consider joining us. And now to a text reading from A Course in Miracles. Course in Miracles is, of course, the book that I have been following for almost over 20 years now. And it is the book that whose teachings have saved my life and transformed my life. And if you would like to get a better grip on this 3D experience that we are having, we've got some really interesting stories coming up this month of people's experience with the Course in Miracles and how it has transformed their lives. So again, hit that subscription button, hit the bell, and we will see you a few times in the coming weeks. Ciao. Hello everyone, Tina Spalding, Trance Channel here today for our Course in Miracles text reading session. Today we are doing a new chapter, Course in Miracles chapter 10, The Idols of Sickness, and this is the introduction. Nothing beyond yourself can make you fearful or loving, because nothing is beyond you. Time and eternity are both in your mind and will conflict until you perceive time solely as a means to regain eternity. You cannot do this as long as you believe that anything happening to you is caused by factors outside yourself. You must learn that time is solely at your disposal and that nothing in the world can take this responsibility from you. You can violate God's laws in your imagination, but you cannot escape from them. They were established for your protection and are as inviolate as your safety. God created nothing beside you, and nothing beside you exists, for you are part of him. What except him can exist? Nothing beyond him can happen, because nothing except him is real. Your creations add to him as you do, but nothing is added that is different, because everything always has been. What can upset you except the ephemeral, and how can the ephemeral be real if you are God's only creation and he created you eternal? Your holy mind establishes everything that happens to you. Every response you make to everything you perceive is up to you, because your mind determines your perception of it. God does not change his mind about you, for he is not uncertain of himself, and what he knows can be known, because he does not allow it only for himself. He created you for himself, but he gave you the power to create for yourself, so you would be like him. That is why your mind is holy. Can anything exceed the love of God? Can anything then exceed your will? Nothing can reach you from beyond it, because being in God, you encompass everything. Believe this and you will realize how much is up to you. When anything threatens your peace of mind, ask yourself, has God changed his mind about me? Then accept his decision, for it is indeed changeless, and refuse to change your mind about yourself. God will never decide against you, or he would be deciding against himself. And that is A Course in Miracles, Chapter 10, The Idols of Sickness. And that is the introduction. Let's see what Jesus has to say about this. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus. You are under the illusion that you are powerless. And this is the great lie that most of you are functioning under. And this is why you get scared. This is why you let yourself be bullied. This is why you get sick. You play the victim and you have become disconnected from the truth, which is you are experiencing your mind, your consciousness, and anything that is happening to you is a reflection of your inner condition. And if you don't like what you are experiencing, you need to change the inner condition to change the outer condition. It seems as if things come at you from the outside, but they are merely reflections of the inside, 100%. And this is where a lot of you make mistakes. You play the game of law of attraction, where if I focus on a car, I'll get a car. But you aren't paying attention to the fact that your partner's abusive to you, or that you have poverty issues, that you have financial fear. You are working part of your mind against the other part of your mind. And this is why the law of attraction seems not to work sometimes, because you're not seeing your mind as a holistic thing, and you are not seeing that it is a complete reflection out there and not just a partial reflection. So if you are working with the law of attraction, what you want to understand is that you have to look at all your beliefs about everything. And that is what is going to gauge the reflection that you experience. Now, in terms of A Course in Miracles, this is a foundational teaching that you are responsible for what you're experiencing. And if you are experiencing something that you quote unquote don't want, on some level you do want it. So if you have a lack of love for yourself and you are mean to yourself, saying nasty things in your mind or in the mirror, you want that. How do you know? Because you're doing it voluntarily. Nobody's making you do it. You're doing it. You're choosing unloving words. You're choosing to attack yourself. And so the world has to reflect that back to you, and your body has to reflect that back to you. If you're being hateful, then your body's going to reflect that unloving frequency. Remember, the body functions perfectly at the frequency of love. And so you will have demonstrations of your lack of love, either to your brother or to yourself, either to your sister or to yourself. And it may take the form of bodily problems. So this foundational principle, which is the reflections of your experience, are 100% true and in alignment with aspects of yourself. It is the most powerful, powerful place to start, because everything then becomes within your sphere of influence. So if you find yourself arguing with this teaching, look at why you're arguing. You're arguing for your limitations. And if you argue for your limitations, they will remain, they will not change, and you will get them. So watch your reaction response to this teaching and If you have a reaction or response to this teaching, write it down. What is the area around which you don't believe this? Is it about your government? Is it about your health? Is it about your partner? Is it about your money? Look at where you're arguing with this teaching, and it will show you where you are not paying attention to the beliefs that generate the thoughts, that generate the feelings, that generate the behavior. We're going to say that again. If you have resistance to this clear teaching that your experience reflects your inner condition, note which area you're arguing for, and that is the area that you have not yet handed over to Spirit to heal for you. You are holding on to it, and you have beliefs that are incorrect. And you know by the fruits that they bear. By their fruits ye shall know them. You are getting unpleasant fruits, which are the experiences in your life in this 3D reality that you call human experience. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and I will speak to you again soon. Thank you for joining me today. See you soon. Bye.